passing through portals, fearlessly walking the space between grief and love. Whew. Yeah, they're connected, you know. Grief and love. I think I figured out you gotta have your grief before you can love. That's what it looks like. Alright, enough about me. So we go on to the I Ching. The Oracle. 3,000 years written in books. 5,000 years in use. Yeah. Broadcasting wisdom. A place to go. Yeah. A place to be able to open, to find how to be better. That's it, huh? Just want to be a better person, man. Nothing, I don't want anything more. That's all. The I Ching, it helps us to get there. Gives us advice, and then, of course, we take it or we don't. It's really all an interpretation. Like a great painting, we all see it, but it's different to everybody. That's how the I Ching is. That's part of the magic. And man, there is magic. I know that. I know that. What I wish for you is that you have as much magic in your life as I have in mine. Boy, I wish that to you, and that will be a gift for both of us. That's right. So here we are, to the week of February 18th. Right? February 18th. The year 2019, man. 2019. Yeah, that was it. Passing through portals. Fearlessly walking the space between grief and love. Yeah. Basho never wrote like that, man. So here we are. For this week, it's number 14, Tai Yu. Possession in great measure. Above is Li, the radiance and the brightness of fire. Below is heaven. Spirit power. The wisdom. All right, now listen up. The I Ching talks right to us. Okay? Here's what it says. It says, you have great abundance, more will come, dispel hatred and judgment, make way for fate. Yeah, well, we're not going to run over that one, okay? You have great abundance, it could be in money, which is cool, but it's in health, and it's in relationship, and it's in friendship, and it's in how you live and where you live, and the abundance that you have a body that works, that does everything you want it to do, that you can connect with people. Yeah, that's abundance, you see. And if you're correct, you attract more. Yeah. The laws of attraction. Yeah. But there is a law of attraction. You see, it's all about proper behavior. I know. Let's call it correct behavior. It's about being correct. Correct in the words that you say. Do not say incorrect words. It fires back on you. And correct thinking. And when you find that little bit of hatred in you, man, get rid of it. And you find yourself judging someone else or yourself, change the words. Don't go there. It weakens the structure. And in all of that, you make way for fate. And fate is not scary. fate is what we are fated for, and we are fated for the best. Now these hexagrams, the name that they call them, the older name is Kwa, K-U-A. This Kwa has a symbol to it. It has fire and heaven. So we look at that. Fire is strength. Heaven is clarity. Now, this is a great combination because when they come together, it translates into abundance, improvement, and success. Meaning that you become more abundant and you're able to improve in a time of success. You know, not all the I Ching are really as positive as this, so listen up. It's a good one. Take this one in. It says your efforts and good intent have created abundance in many quarters of your life. Let's look at that. What have you done? You know, who have you helped? Have you thought about the greater good? You know, that old call, man, the greater good, where we do good for ourselves, but we also do good for the world, for the planet. It's beautiful, it's important. In that is service, of course. When I ask people I work with, my workshops, okay, where are you being of service? And I hear some beautiful things, but also people fool themselves. You know, I think maybe the service is by writing a check, which is fine, to charities. But man, we got to get our hands into it, our hands dirty, and, you know, make a sandwich, dig a hole, whatever it is, you know. So here you have this abundance. Now with this comes responsibility. And the responsibility is, so you don't get this stuff just, you know, there ain't no free lunch. That's the truth. With this abundance, there's a responsibility. Responsibility to behave well, to prioritize what is correct in your life, and to be the guardian of your manifestations. Okay, dig that. When you have wealth in any form, if it's things or money or accumulations or homes or great health or great success, you've manifested it, and it's your responsibility to guard it, right? And some of it is so it doesn't get taken away from you. There's nothing wrong with that. But you guard it from any negative forces, right? Integrity and being honorable will bring greater bounty. That's the easy one, huh? To have integrity and to act with honor, yeah, you see, that's what brings it in. So think about that you have in each sentence of your life, each area of your life, each paragraph that you write, integrity. And being sure that you're being honorable, right? That you're operating with honor, and that brings in greater bounty, right? And if you've got it, why not get some more? Because you're going to pass it on anyway. And with all of this now comes an even greater responsibility. And now you realize that this responsibility is to yourself, but it's also to your community, to your relationships, and it's also to all the sentient beings, the ones that walk with you every day, right? That's important. Our earth has, you know, trees, animals, people. So we have a responsibility, each one of us. I mean, it is that thing, if everybody lit one candle, what a bright world it would be. Well, dig it, man. If everybody took their responsibility for their community, for their friends, for their family, you know, there would be peace on earth, and that's the truth. Now you come to a place you have wisdom. So now, be of counsel. Know the people in your world who are people of influence, right? Be of counsel to them. I'll tell you something, man. It gets lonely at the top. I've known people that get lonely. They know a lot, but it's lonely. Go to see them. Counsel them. And in your gratitude for all you have, take the responsibility of bringing joy and sharing and shining the light that you're given. Yeah? As you go through your life, that you will come to negative influences. Notice them, dismiss them. I mean, it truly is that easy. Just tell them, show them, do it, say you are dismissed. Thank you very much. Or you need to do it in your mind or with words, or have the uncomfortable conversation, right? Or sometimes no conversation at all. Just get out of my face, and that's a good one too. As you dismiss your detractors, honor your companions, the ones who've been loyal, the ones who've been around you, who have hope, brought you hope, and operate with unconditional love. Abundance in all things await you. In stillness and calm, you may lay claim to what is yours. Take only what you need and leave the rest. And that is a universal rule. You'll always be able to gather enough. You will. And then be sure to leave some fruit on the tree, some food on the table for who might come next. Because that blesses you like it blesses them. In this time, you're now possessing great abilities. You've been manifesting great beauty in your life. And in this, you're going to protect what you desire. With intent and no judgment and no greed, you're going to have clarity in seeing your situation clearly. This is good. As you go through life, you hit obstacles. We all do, and they're there. But they're some old obstacles. Then once they cause you to stumble, to get stuck, but they are being removed. And why? Because of correct behavior. Because of understanding your responsibility to the whole. As over you now, what we call the clouds of obscurity, right? The clouds of obscurity are parting, and what they're revealing is excitement and passion. Ooh, now there's a combination, huh? The benefit here will come as you remain in graceful reception. Yeah, be gentle. Operate with grace when you receive. Don't forget thank you, okay? As exciting as this which is coming, do not overreact. Okay, right, you can get giddy. I mean, good stuff's coming, you see. Don't overreact. Remain calm. Take a breath. And your well-tempered passion will lead the way to gain whatever it is you have added to your cosmic wish list. Now, okay, so you're asking for wealth. That's cool. And recognition, and that's okay too. It's within the bounds of your journey when you're feeding the soul. But don't stop there. That's just a minute part of the equation, because now you can have clarity of purpose if you remain calm. And if you remain free from pride and from greed, right? Clarity of purpose, you know? That old question, man, why am I here? Why was I born? Well, nobody can tell you that from outside yourself, but you'll find it, right? That's why the magic is in the I Ching, man. It just cuts through it all, right down to what's important, right down to what it is that our soul longs for, right? I believe there is what we call a master soul, though Jung called it the collective, right? That there is one great soul that we all have a part of, and we are responsible for that part, to take care of it, to examine the darkness and deal with it, and to use the light part to help and to be of service, right? So here, once you come to this place of clarity, look to your own inner core, to the true self, the one that operates outside of greed or pride or judgment. And this will be done as you consciously move into a time of stillness and contemplation. That's important, man. Tomorrow, my birthday, I'm shutting it all down, man. I'm going into stillness and contemplation. Yeah. There's gratitude for me in those days, I'll tell you. So here you're given a light. This is the light to shine on what has decayed. That's your responsibility. to restore what has been spoiled. Just don't just trip around and say, oh shit, well something's terrible there and I'm just going to leave it alone, I'm not going to pay any attention. Take a look at what's been spoiled and fix it, right? Change it, fix it, feed it, right? What it is, do it. You've just gone through a cycle. Now, how can the I Ching say you and talk to everybody? Well, you see, the I Ching works on a universal consciousness. So that during this last cycle, we've passed through the light of love, abundance, and success. It's been there. And you might have felt like you were being teased by this light, by success, by love, by abundance. And just at the very moment you thought you could grasp it, pow, it slips away. Yeah. Now you see it, now you don't. Yeah, that's the joke of the cosmic magician. Never doubt the universe has a wicked sense of humor. It's to open your awareness and ask you to have a good laugh at yourself. We're humorous beings, man. I mean, just take a look from the outside. It can be, look, it can be tragic, it can be wonderful, it can be loving, but it's also pretty damn funny. With perseverance and with good intention, great wealth is there for you. And you can have it, you can keep it if you allow it to operate within the bounds of your integrity, right? Don't go outside your integrity, because you're going to have power that you could use to mess with things, people, change things. Don't do that. Just be aware, be in reception, and be aware that this hexagram, while sounding this bell of abundance, always carries an admonition that to maintain this joyous and abundant pathway, you're instructed to refrain from arrogance, judgment, and self-delusion. There you are. Look in this beginning cycle, this one that's here now. Look to the lies that you've told yourself. Come on, be honest. Look to the lies you've been telling and the lies that you've allowed others to believe. You know that one. Correct them. No blame, no foul. Correct those thoughts and correct the words. And with compassion for self, let them go. You haven't done anything wrong, but just let them go. As you correct your thoughts of negativity, lust, greed, you'll enter into an atmosphere of innocence. You see, innocence is an elixir that melts away old negative patterns that have plagued you and plagued your ancestors for many lifetimes. In this time of abundance, you can have influence on family karma. Yeah. And correct what have been obstacles to greatness and good fortune. If you want to understand family karma, it's a writer from the Theosophical Society many years ago. Her name was Annie Besant, and she wrote a book on family karma. It will be very interesting, right? All right, so move through this and be without comparison to what others do or to what others have. Dig it, man. That's their stuff. That's theirs. And what they have or what they do is not going to work for you anyway. Appreciate what you've done and take the time to honor the ones that have helped you achieve the necessary clarity to reach for with absolute integrity and to maintain what is yours. Honor yourself and the teachers who've crossed your path. Appreciate those who have sorely tested you. Yeah, see, the greater risk is often the greatest hurt. And that suffering is meant to carry you to new heights and new beginnings. We suffer. We do. So we embrace it. It doesn't feel good, but we suffer. Part of the deal. But it allows us to go to new heights when we move through it. All around you is great opportunity. There's opportunity for you now in business and love and health, your spiritual practice, and in your emotional development, right? Right? Somebody ever told you grow the fuck up? Yeah, well, that's the time. Your development, you get not to the place where you're like an adult. Don't ever do that. But where your emotions develop, where you're able to feel, able to see, able to be kind, and be generous in all things. And this time of abundance will continue to circulate through your lifetime. At this time, the pieces of the puzzles of life have come together to make a beautiful image of the future and of your place in it. As you look and as you see, obstacles are removed. Yeah, because you've been working at it. The dark ones around you are vanishing and are coming to a beautiful place open for you. The ego can tell us that what we see in our field of desires is unattainable, right? You're not good enough, man. You can't get that. You can't have it. It'll tell you with clever deception, man, you can gain that. You know, you just got to go around the corner and cheat a little here, cheat a little there, and you're going to get it. Hey, be awake. Because that's the position in your innocence that this illusionary trick of the shadow self, the inner trickster, the coyote spirit, will come and fuck with you and try to get you to go off base. And don't do it. Don't let your fear. It works off of fear and doubt, right? So look at what you're afraid of and dissect it. Look what you doubt and dissect it, and it's not so bad. You know, fear and doubt would allow you to conclude that what is being presented to you is yet another manipulation from the ego to hold you in bondage of feeling separate and alone. Well, that's not it. Look long and hard at your situation so you do not let this inflation of ego, this aggrandizement, to influence your actions and influence your decisions. That would only prevent you from claiming the abundance and joy that is being placed right before you. These presentations will not be subtle either. The light of the universe is shining on them. All you got to do is open your eyes. Trust and share the wealth and wisdom that now comes to you. Like a warm, fragrant breeze floating with the fragrance of orange blossoms on an early summer night. Yeah. And that breeze, it's called love. And love is flow. And man, we want to be in the flow. And now actively use love. For love can be used to illuminate your path. And for the path of those who walk with you. You ain't alone. In this way, love, inner strength, and spirit will increase. And the harmonious circumstances that set things in their perfect course will be recognized and will be honored. To keep the current of love flowing through your life, be humble, move with grace, exhibit good manners and generosity. I've talked about that a lot, man, having good manners. You know, it's getting better, I think. You know, I think it's getting better. But man, people can be so rude, huh? And it's just, there's no reason for that. We're all in this boat together, man. So good times are here, right? They are. And when you're positioned in well times like this, you have that responsibility, like we talked about, the responsibility to your family, to your associates, and to your tribe of fellow travelers. As you feel more secure in your seat of abundance, give of your time and loving energy to Earth's children, to the benefit of the ecology of Mother Earth. Give of yourself to all the four-legged beings, all the winged beings, all the two-leggeds, with which you share territory. Give recognition to the ones that walk on and under the earth where we plant our feet, and to those that are holding the balance of the waters that nurture all beings, right? Stop throwing your poo-poo in the ocean, man. You know, you got to be careful here. There's a transformative magic now in these actions, and man, you're the one. You are the magician. You're the one that walks through all of this and sees it all clearly. You are the magician. Remember it. Take it. It's a responsibility, but it's also pretty great. Recognize your role now, and with responsibility, act on it. In this way, this blessed cycle will repeat again and again in your life. Shine like the sun at midday. Be the one that brings laughter. Bring the ones that makes them laugh. Ones that makes them sing. Yeah, be that one. You know, the soul needs love. It does. You know, it needs care. but it needs care for all of it, the light and the dark. It's okay. You know, when we understand the darkness of our soul, our shadow side, we're free. That's the key, you know, to gaining the confidence to transform your life and to be of service to the lives around you. If there's love or a new opportunity on the horizon, let it in. Okay, don't be afraid. All right? I'll go back to my haiku that talks about that. Don't be afraid, let it in. Have the surety that you're safe and that you're strong, and have the clarity gained through proper behavior. And note well, all on earth are experiencing a leap of evolution at this time. At this time, love will grow, love will nurture as never before. Abundance will increase in proportion to your love, to your integrity, and to your compassion. You got it? Take this time. Take the joy, take the abundance. All that goes with it, take it personally. It's okay. For it's yours. It's yours. Sing, laugh, dance, be joyous. Allow yourself to love and allow yourself to be loved. Let love in. That doesn't mean you got to do anything about it, but just let people love you. They want to love you, let them love you. Yeah, so there's this qua for this week, you know. I close this qua with this line. My old friend Amy Van Gilder, she taught me this. She said, ain't nothing to it but to do it. And man, I think that is the truth. So use that one. Listen to everything that we've talked about. And man, there ain't nothing to it but to do it. That's the truth. Passing through portals, fearlessly walking the space between grief and love. Yeah, get your head around that. Have a beautiful week. Coming into a beautiful time, you know. Weather's changing, gonna warm up where it's too cold. Gonna get a little cooler where it's hot. All you gotta do is show up and be present, because there ain't nothing to it but to do it. Bless you so much, all of you. Namaste. Namaste, my sisters. You sweet goddesses, man. Get fancy, okay? Dress the goddess, walk the goddess, talk the goddess, man. Accessorize the goddess. Be it. Do it. And my men, come on. Step up. Be proud, you know? Dress well. Don't got a lot of money, just do the best you can, or, you know, but dress well. Take care of yourself. Be a gentleman. Be a man. Open that part of you up to find what it means to really be a man in our world. It ain't easy. It ain't easy. So much expectation put on us. We can do it. Because that's where integrity comes in, right? That's where compassion comes in, and where good manners come in. So namaste. Namaste, y'all. And I close with, in Lakesh, Alakin. I am the other you. And I like it that way, you know. Namaste.